Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Taurians, let's go ahead and take a look. And we're going to ask the question, what does each person truly want? I just feel like with the peacocks behind me and two of them staring at each other, I feel like that would be a nice little way to look at things. All right. So, first off, who is Taurus in this? Taurus is Three of Cups. So Taurus is very like amicable. Taurus is good in groups. They are friendly. They've got nice flow of energy between them. Hi, Stephanie D, Ginger Montague. So wonderful to see you guys tonight. It looks really nice. Like Taurus has a great energy. Okay, so what does Taurus really want right now? 10 of Coins, family, community. I'm not surprised. 4 of Wands. Taurus really wants longevity in romance, relationship. Maybe they really want a happy home, want to be married to the right person, want to raise their kiddos, or just have like a really awesome, it doesn't matter what segment in their life they're at. If it's, I still want to have kids, or, I'm beyond that, but I just want to have like an awesome partnership and an awesome family. And we have Wheel of Fortune. This is amazing. This is probably the best energy I've seen so far out of the couple zodiacs I've done so far. Beautiful. So Taurus basically wants to be happy, and they are very much an active part of that. They are easy to be around. They are somebody who like really values and loves the people around them. They are somebody who puts energy into positivity. So really nice to see. Hi, Slay Princess. Okay, so what does Taurus want with this individual? And we haven't talked about them yet, but I just want to go ahead and jump right in and say, what does Taurus want with this person? Page of Coins, conversation. Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands. Conversation specifically about the immediate future. The not like 10-year plan, but just like, hey, what are you thinking about? What do you want to do next? What do you feel next? What's upcoming? 6 of Coins in the reverse, specifically not because Taurus is trying to say, hey, like I'm just asking, are you going to give me more attention? Am I like, no. This is not a pick me Taurus. This is like Taurus wanting to know, basically, if they aren't interested in giving, let me cut you loose, babe, because I'm kind of all about 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I'm all about equal give. So if you're not all about equal, then no problem. I can cut you loose. That's the way I would look at this. But Taurus doesn't want to assume what anybody else wants. Taurus just wants to know where are you at? What do you like? What do you want? How do you view stuff? Okay, let's go over and look at who they are first. Who are they? 2 of Swords. They could be somebody who tends to block emotions. They could be somebody who, I'm almost picturing somebody who goes to smile or laugh and then they suppress it. And it's like, I feel like they hold what they're about to say and then they swallow it. They hold the emotion they were about to give and then they swallow it back down. Okay, what do you want? They could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius because of that 2 of Swords. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Right now, what they want is to be done feeling a certain way, a heavy, burdensome way. Something's been bothering them quite a bit. I almost feel like this person is pretty distracted from something like relationship because they're still personally healing from something. Okay. And that could be healing from something emotional. That could be somebody who's carried guilt their entire life because of family related things. And they're just now at a more mature phase of their life, finally addressing some of those things. Maybe this person's like seeing a counselor or a therapist to work through some things. They're finally starting to feel balance. And that's really what they want more of. I want to finally step into the sunlight and out of the shadow because it's been a heavy burden I've carried for a long time. Okay, so basically they're not maybe at their shiny and polished best to be thinking about relationships and what they want to give to relationship because they're dealing with something here. The same way if, say you have worked a 16-hour day, you haven't eaten yet, you are literally dying to eat. You go out with friends and it's like, okay, I'm exhausted and I'm starving, but I want to see my friends. So you go out to dinner and you know what? The first thing, that food comes and you're not busy talking. You're not conveying much. Your head's down and you're just like mowing. You know, like sometimes we have to attend to our own needs first, and it's not to be rude or disrespect the people sitting across from us. It's like, let me get some food in, and now I can look up and I can talk to you. But that's what that's the best analogy I can make right now. Hi, Sparkle. Nice to see you, babe. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yeah, they are very much more thinking about, I don't really know where I'm going right now. I only know that I'm trying really hard and I want so badly to like wrap up this painful, like either dark night of the soul journey. I want to feel lighter and brighter. And then I don't know what I want next. Okay, so let me ask them this though. What do you want from Taurus? 3 of Wands. Well, I want to think about the future. I want Taurus in my future. Okay. What is that? Do you have any more like knowledge about what that might be? Or 2 of Wands? Nah, I don't know. Okay, so we have somebody who's indecisive. Let me ask you this though. Why do you think you want Taurus in your future, even though you don't know what that looks like or what that means? Lovers in the reverse and the 3 of Wands sideways. Okay, so they keep saying, like, I don't know. We got the 3 of Wands twice for them. I want Taurus in my life. Why do I not know what I want yet? Well, because I'm not in a place to even think about, like, the lover's bond. But that could all change. That's why I want to, I can't talk about it right now. Why do I see Taurus in my future? Because I want to see what might happen in the future. So this is somebody who really feels like they're not giving nor pursuing Taurus right now. So let me just ask this. What are you trying to get from Taurus in this moment? Magician. Are they powering up their energy flow? Because Taurus is like, I could picture Taurus being like an energy pack to them. Taurus could be somebody that gives them hope, gives them like a spark of belief that their life's going to get better. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I definitely feel like Taurus, whether or not Taurus knows it, Taurus is the pot of gold at the end of like a dark rainbow. They look at Taurus and it gives them the belief that their life can get better, even though their life has not been good with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. This person is still wounded, still heartbroken, but Taurus is the thing that they're like, yeah, but there's this hope that I have that things would be better if, later, possibly I would be better later. And Taurus is a big component of why they think that. Okay, so let me ask this. What would they say to Taurus right now if they could? And this is like if there were no nerves involved and if it was just like they could say whatever was at the tip of their tongue. 9 of Coins, Page of Coins, Lovers. Taurus, I really want to love you. Taurus, I really want to know your body. Taurus, I really think you're amazing. You're powerful. I've been wanting to tell you that for a long time. And I really, 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 really would like a lover's bond. Okay. I understand, though, that probably with what we've seen of them, the reason they're not saying those words right now is because they can't. That's not where they're at. They may think all this. Maybe I should have said Taurus was the carrot, not even the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But Taurus is their motivation to actually work towards some things and believe that their life can get better. They already have a subconscious knowledge that they want Taurus. That's the only reason Taurus is making enough of an impact on them that it's like the magician's amount of energy. That's why I say Taurus is like their battery pack. It's like powering them forward, giving them hope. It's the carrot that they're leaning toward, but they're not even ready to say that out loud. This is like what they would say if they could, but they're not able to do that right now. They think very highly of Taurus. Taurus gives them some kind of confidence in themselves. Maybe Taurus has given this person a couple of, great feel goods, some really nice boost to their ego, has said some things that were, true and well-intentioned. And, I like you. And, I think you're great. This could be something where it's like Taurus makes them feel like they can be more, they can do more, they can be better. Yes, they would like to have something with Taurus because where they're at right now is not a good headspace or a heart space. Okay, what would Taurus want to say to them, though? What would Taurus say to them? Because we already saw Taurus is all about, connections and kind of just wanting to know, what are you doing? What Taurus would say to them is, I'm confused. I feel like I don't know how to read you because I feel like you don't know for sure where you're at. Okay. That's I would say that's exactly, it fits with the story that we've had so far. Five of Pentacles and a Three of Cups. It is like, I think Taurus is saying, what I think I'm getting from you is that what you want is to have like friendship. You want to be in my world, basically to bask in my light. You're lonely right now. That's why you're around. That's what it seems like to me. So I think this is Taurus basically just wanting to clear the air with them and saying, I don't know what you're really looking for, but it seems like you're lonely and you want to just enjoy company. That's a whole different thing, because now they're not in a category of potential potential dateable category. Instead, they're over here as like, they seem nice. They seem like they're lonely. They seem like they need friendship. And I certainly, foster a lot of warmth. But I think Taurus is basically, I don't even think protecting their heart. I think Taurus is just getting it kind of like ironed out and cleared out, that like to clear the air between them. So it's like, this is a category I'm going to put you in. You're not a potential lover, at least not the way things are right now, because you're not actively pursuing that. But it has been confusing about what you wanted from me. The Hermit. It's also confusing, I think, to Taurus, because this person comes across as somebody who wants to stay away while simultaneously wanting to be in Taurus's life. So I think this is Taurus basically putting them in the friend zone, and that's it. You can have your space when you want to hang out. You can be around. You're welcome. You're welcome in my space. But I think this is also Taurus letting them know, don't blur lines. I think this is Taurus standing up for themselves to a certain extent and being like, if they were, whether or not Taurus ever says this to them is irrelevant. I think it's like, this is what Taurus is deciding in their head and heart. Taurus isn't even going to let themselves consider, is this person hot? Are they attractive? Taurus is like, somebody who is aesthetically pleasing and has a potential to be attractive to me, that would have to come later if indeed they ever show up in my life in that capacity. Doesn't mean I couldn't be attracted to them, but I'm not about to go down that road with somebody who's given me all these signals that they really need their alone time, except they want to be around me for like friendship. I don't know that Taurus is saying any of those things. I just said, what would they say if there were no, boundaries of nervousness or anything? And I would just say, this is probably the way Taurus is going to be treating this person, the way they're going to be behaving toward this person, because this person has been a bit confusing. But I think Taurus has already read the writing on the wall, which is like, I know they want to hang on to me, but I also can see they're not offering me anything. So although they could be cute, they could be hot, they could be sexy, I'm not going to become attracted to them when I don't think that they're ready for anything. I think they want to participate in an aspect of my life because my life's golden. It's good. Look at the friendships. Look at the family that I have. Look at the way I treat people. Look at the way I look at love. Look at the way I construct my life. It's always about moving forward for the best possible, most powerful connections and most powerful, beautiful outcomes. By the way, I love this deck so much. Some of this beautiful imagery. This is the Carnival by Street Priestess. I have like 7 of her decks. And I aspire to get pretty much all of them in the next year or two. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this is Taurus just recognizing, based off of the way someone's behaving, I think Taurus has already summarized them pretty spot on, is what it seems like. All right, you guys, lots of love to everybody. I will see you guys again later on. I'm going to be gone for a bit. When I get back from, I'm taking dinner over, then I will go ahead and get a few more videos out tonight. Hey guys, nice to see you. Oh God, so Juanita, I'm so sorry. Your baby was in the emergency room today. I'm so sorry. He's okay though. I mean, I'm really glad to hear that he's home, but you poor thing. I'm so sorry. That's so scary. Please do let me know how he's doing though. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm sure that I'll be live tomorrow and I'll be thinking about you guys. Aries is right here sending good love to Albert also. Hey guys. Jessica, oh, thank you, Jessica. So, I've owned this for so long, and I actually was thinking I wasn't going to keep it. And then I moved and I just didn't have time to sort through stuff that much anyway. I tried to sort stuff and get rid of things that I don't wear. And now I'm so glad I didn't get rid of this one because I needed it for this backdrop. Starseed Gem, you sweetheart. You look forward to the Geminis. I'm so thrilled to hear it because Gemini is a real small watch group. So when I see more interaction and everything, I'll try to get more Geminis. It's just, I'm always like trying to figure out, does the audience want Geminis or not? So I can't tell you how much that warms my heart to know that you want Geminis. Thank you, babe. Supernova, so good to see you. And Ginger Montague, you like the purple. Yeah, you guys are so sweet. Ginger Montague, really, that's a wise comment there. That's beautiful. Hey, Melanie. Thanks again, Stephanie D. Ginger, Slave Princess, Sparkle. All right, you guys, lots of love. I will see you probably like about an hour and a half-ish. I'll be back. All right, take care. Bye for now.